Hi, this is Naomi with Sword and Steel, and today we're checking out the Battlezone Mechanicus Charadon, as well as its terrain data sheet cards. So I'm going to be opening up the box, assembling all of the pieces, and showing you them up close and personal, and how they can fill out a board. Beyond that, I'm also going to be chatting about how available I think this is going to be in the future, and whether this might be something that you want to get. Alright, data cards and the Charadon Battlezone Mechanicus. Let's just take a look and see why you might want to get this while it's still available. Alright, so I'm just going to go through the sprues and then I'll assemble it all and show you that. But let's just check to see what's exactly in this box. We've got our assembly guide. As you can see, these are sculpts that are new player and senior player friendly. Very straightforward models to put together with very few pieces. And it will fill the board pretty well. Once I put it together, we'll see just how well. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my goodness. Love how easy terrain pieces are to put together, and there's rarely any warping. And if it does warp, then you can just basically use elastic bands to keep it together as the glue dries, and that's enough tension to undo the warp that may be present. And these pieces are all very sturdy, so you can do that without hurting it. Love these platforms, they're so nice. And little ladders that you can latch onto them. Then at the very bottom, we've got our double-sided board. So, ooh, 2 double-sided boards, right. Let me just stop for a moment. I noticed while I was assembling all of these lovely miniatures that I was missing an entire sprue. This sprue in particular, I re-went through the video and double-checked that I hadn't just misplaced it, but no, it definitely wasn't in the box when I was opening it. So I have the piece that I'm missing, minus this top bit. This top bit is a duplicate of another section, but you know, it basically looks like this. This is what I'm missing. Thankfully, Games Workshop has been great, always at replacing missing or broken parts, and I'm sure I will have no problem getting my missing sprue from them in short order. But we're going to use this one from another set to show it off. Alright, here are the various pieces. Before we get it on the board, we're just going to take a closer look at them. As you can see, these are sizable pieces to work with. Great blocking of line of sight terrain, and check these out, these holes here. These are very customizable pieces of terrain even after they're built. As you're building them, you can change it around a bit, so each one is a bit different from the rest, which is what I did there. But also, you can change it up for the particular game that you're doing, because you have no need to glue some of these pieces together. They go in multiple different locations, if I can do this while looking through the camera. And even these pieces here stick right into the holes on the bottom, so that you can make all these little connections look unique. And even the ladders can all be tucked in wherever you like. So I really like that part about it, and that it matches the plentiful Necromunda terrain as well, if you can actually get your hands on such a thing. There are so many pieces that are modular. You can have these 2 pieces separated, or you can have them all together. There are so many different ways that you can assemble all of these various pieces The only thing I suggest for when you're assembling these guys, if you've never assembled them before, is grabbing yourself some either elastic bands or, for me, hair bands. So for when you're assembling them, the terrain pieces are super durable, so you can easily use hair bands to finish gluing the two pieces together. Alright, and with those in mind, let's just open this guy up and see what we're dealing with. We've got 8 datasheet cards, 8 tactical terrain datasheet cards for the use in the tactical deployment games, 2 Battlezone Mechanicum rules cards, 1 agendas cards for the use in crusade games, 1 theater of war card for use in narrative play and open play games, and you will need a copy of the 40-key rulebook to use the contents of the set. It comes in the pack that you can put them all back into. Ooh. Art. Cool. Alright. We've got the Battlezone Mechanicum. As you can see, it is all the pieces in the box on the tray, on the mat. Is a nice amount of terrain. Oh, just artwork. Okay. I guess it's an example of how to put it together. Battlezone Mechanicum abilities. Battlezone Mechanicum. Alright, so we've got 2 different abilities depending on where you are in the Battlezone Mechanicum. And then we've got the tactical terrain data sheets in red and the green everyday terrain data sheets in green, and agendas and theater of war as they mentioned. I do believe that this is going to be hard to acquire in as little as 2 weeks' time. As far as I'm aware, according to our GW rep, stores are getting 1 copy of this set. And online you can only order 1 copy. This is so limited that I'm assuming that they are doing this for a very short period of time. Of course, these models have come out before in various other sets. There is no new models here. They are all reprints of a previous set, so perhaps that is why you're getting so few of them. But there's such a good savings if you want these terrain pieces that if you do want the Charadon, you should jump on it. These are my assumptions based on Vertigus, which you still can't get restocked. As far as we have tried every week for months and months to try and restock some more Vertigus and we haven't been able to, I'm just assuming that the Charadon is going to be the same way. And yeah, if you want it, maybe jump on it. That's my suggestion. Alright, let's take a look at what the terrain actually looks like. As you can see, it fills out the board nicely, not too much, not too little. Each side looks nice to have, either a slightly Martian area or this greenish foul area. Here, everything has gone wrong on this side. I am, of course, going to be using it in the future as I am painting up my collection that match these styles. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe and hit that bell if you did. Thanks for all the smiley faces in the last video. I very much like that, so feel free to leave me smiley faces in the comments. Also, if you had any questions about either the Charadon terrain kit itself or the terrain cards, do let me know in the comments below and I will catch you in the next video. Alright, and for anyone who is wondering, this was just, I burned myself cooking. It's fine. We're good. We're fine. Alright, bye! I would like to be wrong about the Charadon, I must say. It would be nice to fill the shelves with them. That would be cool. So that everyone could have them and you could get multiple kits and fill out an entire board with, of course, AdMech style terrain. Am I biased? Maybe so. Do I have too much of it?